Kemba, you were so comfortable tonight. How can young players benefit from your experience in your game?
What's that? How can what?
How can young players benefit from your game?
How can they benefit? I'm not sure. I mean, it just depends on if they like my style of play or not. But you know, it's all through hard work, really. That's what I pride myself on. You know, I try to be as prepared as I can to, you know, do well in these games. Yeah, that's really all I can say.
Kemba, Jared Allen was out there changing a lot at the rim defensively, but you had success kind of going at him and attacking him. What was it about the way you attacked him that got you that success?
You know, just first of all, my teammates did a great job setting screens. You know, getting there, guards off me, allowing me to get downhill, and it was just really all about the angles for me. You know, trying to cut him off so I can get a good angle at the rim. You know, try to, you know, use slow steps and, you know, get into his body and things like that. I mean, he's an unbelievable shot blocker and, you know, just overall rim protector. So, you know, just try to do some things to get him off balance a little bit.
Kemba, how quickly were you able, I mean, it seemed like it didn't take long, but was there any part of you that was reluctant at all at the beginning after your injury, and how quickly were you able to forget about it? And
yeah, I've been over it. I mean, I could have played last game, honestly. But, yeah, I mean, if I'm on the court, I'm on the court. That's really it. I wasn't out there thinking about anything. You know, I wanted to win. You know, I wanted to be aggressive, play with intensity. Yeah.
And when there's all those Kyrie chants, obviously you've known him for a while. How do you react when that's going on in the middle of a game, and then I guess when the MVP chants are coming for you later on?
I mean, I don't really pay attention to the Kyrie stuff. I mean, that's just the fans and, you know, how they feel. That's not something that I'm really paying close attention to. And of course, you know, the MVP chants those are great. You know, it's always a great feeling to have, you know, support from your fan base, and you know, I most definitely appreciate this fan base.
Kemba, when you've got another team that's just firing and making three-pointer after three-pointer, what's going through your head as a competitor when you really couldn't do anything to slow that down?
Just, you know, try and get a stop. That's really all we kept telling each other in the huddle. A lot of it was a lot of mental mistakes, miscommunications. But, you know, we cleaned it up a little bit, and you know, down the stretch we was able to get over the hump a little bit and, you know, come out with a big win. You know, that's a great team over there. Those guys play extremely hard on any given night, and they can play with anybody on any given night. So, yeah, that was a really good win for us.
What was it that did get you over the hump?
I thought we got stops when we needed to. Yeah, that's really what it was. You know, we got stops down the stretch, which was, you know, really big. You know, especially because those guys, they just didn't quit. They made play after play, offensive rebound after offensive rebound. They played hard, but, you know, we never let it, you know, bring us down. We just kept playing the game, and until things went our way.
Kemba, when halftime rolled around, I was talking with a couple of teammates, and they said at the half you talked about, guys, we got to step it up at the defensive end of the floor. When you came here to Boston, you knew that they played good defense, having seen them, but what have you seen that has allowed you guys to not really miss a beat defensively, even though obviously a lot of new faces, including yourself, are part of that defense? Why has this group been able to still defend at a relatively high level?
Just because we work at it. You know, from day one, training camp, that's something that we understood, you know, that we had to be really good on that end, you know, for us to win games. You know, you can't really control scoring, you know, every night, but defensively you can definitely control that. You can control your effort, you can control your pride, and that's something that we understand. You know, we still have some lapses throughout the game, but at the end of the day, you know, we work really hard on that end. And, you know, of course, Smart, who's our anchor, who's our leader on that end, He really gives us the energy and kind of inspires us to be great on that end.
Yeah, and I was actually going to ask you about Marcus Smart. Obviously, having competed against him, you know what he brings from a defensive standpoint. But it seems this year more than any other, he's shown the ability to impact the game at both ends of the floor. Speak to what you're seeing from like the time you two first became teammates back in training camp to where he's at now from an offensive standpoint.
Offensive?
Yeah.
Oh, he's been good, man. He's really confident. He's taking great shots and making big shots. He's just not scared of the moment. And I think his defense definitely gets overshadowed. His offense gets overshadowed by his defense. But yeah, we trust him with the basketball. We trust him to make the right plays, and he does. He's only going to continue to get better on that end. And the better he can be on every night, he's just going to make it easy for all of us. So yeah, we need him to keep on being aggressive offensively, keep on making shots, and it's definitely going to help us get better.
What's it like on the bench watching Marcus Smart get MVP chants for knocking the stuck ball loose with a broom?
It's great. It's great. He does everything, and that's just a perfect example, of who he is, to this team, to this organization, and to this city. It's definitely well deserved. He does everything for us, and that's a perfect example.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you both.